Okay, a couple things to modify for your assignment here. First of all, the three text layers you have over here. One of them is coming out of her nose. It should be from the mouth area and it should be moved over, so you're going to have to adjust that accordingly. Um, excuse me. And one of the things you could do, first of all, you can take the first layer and hold down your shift key and click on the last layer, and then you use your move tool. But the problem you're going to find is that some of the text is going to go outside the image. So you're going to have to readjust the how the text wraps around those edges. Um, Also, as you go through here, make sure you delete your empty text layers. So like here's a text layer 2. Now what you want to watch out for, and this happens to me, but when you take your text tool, okay, if you bring your mouse over text where you want to edit, look at the I-beam, and if I bring it up a little bit, see it's a square. If I click, I add a new text layer. Here I edit the text, so that's something to watch out for. Secondly, really, this text that you added here, I like it, but it becomes too hard to read. So think about, there's empty space over here. I would utilize this space as much as possible. If I was going to really make this stand out, I might go in instead, do like at the bottom, I'll just create a new layer. And then I'd fill it in with a solid color. Let's see here, let's choose a darker orange. Edit fill. Oops, I gotta move that up above the. Okay. And if you're going to do something like that, you need to change the background to make it easier to read. Okay. And a lot of times what people do is they'll do that fill and then also change the opacity because they want to see some of that from the background. But of course, the thing that you want to do there is on the Ashton, your name up here. Anytime you clip it, you really have to apply a style to it. Just like up here, they applied a lot of different inner shadows in that. You either got to apply a stroke. Right now it's white. We might change that to a darker blue. Okay. Something like that. Again, because whenever you do a clipping mask with text, it makes it really too hard to read. So you have to apply some type of style to that. And then what you could do, you could move this over and we can use the free transform tools to fit it within that area. Now, of course, the text is really hard to read, but you don't want to go across that way unless it's really easier to read that way. So I'm trying to give you some ideas for that.